Hello everybody and welcome to episode 7 or 8, one of those, of Zack plays Steins Gate. It's been a while. It has been a while. It's been over a week since I last posted a video, which means it's been like 2 weeks since I have actually played this game. So where did we leave off? I don't really remember. There was some time traveling microwave stuff going on in there, and then Makis Karisu ran away, and then we questioned her loyalty and if we could trust her at all. And who knows? Who knows? Hopefully I can remember everybody's voice. Apologies in advance for terrible complexion. Yo, can you guys see this? Can you see this? I got a pimple on my neck. On my neck! If you watched my vlog, then you already saw me rant about it. I just filmed a vlog. On my neck, dude. What the hell? You get pimples on your neck? God damn it. God damn it, puberty. When will you be done with me? Anyway, let's get into it, shall we? Yeah. But where there's smoke, there's fire. If I remember correctly, Taito claimed that CERN began time machine research in 2001. In 2034, they complete the time machine. Right now it's 2010. If they actually started that research, it would have been 9 years ago. According to their official announcements, they only began experimenting in 2008. That's suspicious. Of course, that's assuming Taito's story is true. Some of Taito's predictions were on the mark, but most weren't. I'm also perplexed by how everyone around me seems to have forgotten about Taito's 2000 appearance. There's something important in Taito's sale, or at least I want there to be. I take out my phone and put it to my ear. It's me. Don't be surprised, I've sniffed out an evil conspiracy. John Titor, CERN. You see where I'm going with this? Yeah, that's right. They're likely connected to the organization. Coincidence? Come on now, don't disappoint me. What? Evidence? Well, if you must know, whispers. Whispers of my mad scientist intuition. Those bastards are trying to destroy the world. Yeah, with many black holes. But what if we were to steal that technology? What then? Of course. Who do you think I am? Everything is the choice of Steins Gate. Else I conquer. That's my phone. Do people still do that for a phone? I do. That's a phone. Okay. I put away my phone, then turned to find Daru giving me an exasperated look.
Just who the hell are you fighting with?
My face cam is also over here now. I don't know if you can tell the difference. It's over here instead of previously it's right here. So there's like a side view. The reason for that is because I know I still haven't fixed the poster and people in the stream have went crazy about it with their OCD. I will do it. I will do it. Alright? Jeez. But the reason for that is this way you can't like see into my closet and see a bunch of stuffed animals and weird stuff that's in my closet. Because I do have a lot of weird stuff in my closet. It works. It works. Trust me, it works. Daru, I know what we must do.
What's that?
Don't you what's up me? You're supposed to grin like you know exactly what I'm talking about. What kind of super hacker are you? I wanted him to say something like, well, why the hell not? So what's in it for me? Hey, it's Mayuri. Just hearing that from Okating makes me happy. Oh, we made her happy. Because last time we said, you know, keep buying food and we will we'll reimburse you with some food. And so now she's happy. It's better than if we would tell her, listen, you already eat enough, you fat fuck. Like the other option. That's why we saved before we do this shit. Now Mayuri's happy. Which is good because Mayuri is adorable and we want her to be happy. And then we continue like this, grinning slyly the whole time. A week's worth of potato chips.
10 days.
You sure are a glutton.
The dive makes you a hungry man.
Deal. Get started.
You got it, boss.
Or something like that. Yep, a real cool conversation. But the real world Daru just purses his lips.
You always give such half-baked explanations. Try to sound intelligible before you try to sound intelligent.
Oh, what a burn. Work with me here. You are a super hacker.
Stop saying hacker, at least say hacker.
See where I'm going with this?
No, not at all.
He wants you to hack... CERN? He wants you to hack something. Daru. We'll call him Daru. That's what we call him anyway. Daru. Hack into CERN. Boom. Called it. Daru stares at me in disbelief.
Is that some kind of joke?
I know you can do it, Daru. Expose their dastardly deeds and find any hints you can about the time machine.
Dastardly deeds? You're just imagining that stuff. Okay.
Listen, we stand at a crossroads. Will the phone wave become a functional time machine, or will it die as garbage in lab storage?
You serious?
I'm always serious. I look Daru straight in the eye as I answer. Looks like that made him understand my position. You'd think that CERN would have, like, you know, a lot of security to prevent them from being hacked, you would think. Daru sweeps the garbage off his desk and sits up straight.
I'm not responsible for the consequences. Got it?
Suddenly, Daru is bursting with energy. It's like his early lethargy was a lie. It's not beer. I know it looks like beer. It does look like beer, doesn't it? Maybe less fizzy than beer. It's tea. It's tea, so chill. Chill. Deal. Get started.
Let's do this.
For your payment, I'll deposit a week's supply of potato chips in your Swiss bank account. Daru doesn't respond. He's already deep in concentration. Anyway, I'm gonna sleep. It's all yours. I lie down on the sofa and let the clacking of Daru's keyboard lull me to sleep. I wake up to the twilight sun streaming in through the window. Let's check our phone. That's the wrong button. Ferris. Kuma, when operating in the mundane world, you're supposed to be discreet, yeah? You don't want them to notice you. Remember, the summoning has taken 2,000 years to prepare. If it fails, everything will be ruined. Although I suppose that might make things interesting. Yahaha. We're not gonna respond to Ferris because she's insane. She's insane, and we're not gonna encourage her insanity. So we're not replying to her. Okay? We're all on the same page? We're not gonna reply to her. We're not gonna reply to, Shining Finger. And I don't know about Makis Kurisu yet. Makis Kurisu could still be evil. We don't know. Oh, and also Suzuha, who is the new worker in the television shop below us. If she texts us at all. I don't know if we'll reply to her either, because she could very well be evil. Everybody could be evil, we're just very paranoid. A refreshing breeze blows in, softly brushing my cheek. Daru is exactly where I left him before I fell asleep. He's sitting in exactly the same position. Not much has changed besides his typing speed. Oh, and now he's muttering to himself. I guess he hasn't had any success at hacking yet. I'm looking around the room, but I can't find Mayuri. Maybe she's not coming today. I guess food-related grudges really do run deep. I stand up and stretch. I don't want to bother Daru, so I don't say anything to him. Take a cold Dr. Pepper out of the fridge and quench my thirst. I could go for a Dr. Pepper right now. Something nice. I have a crippling soda addiction that I am constantly battling, and I'm pretty proud of my results, to say the least. I do not drink soda nearly at all anymore. I drink it maybe once a month. So I used to drink it like 2 or 3 cans a day. So thumbs up for me, yay me, improving my health. Yeah, you can do it too, kids. But I do have a crippling soda addiction, and whenever I read anything about soda, it just makes me want it. Once you crave it, root beer is my favorite. Root beer is the best. I love root beer. Dr. Pepper isn't bad. Then I throw myself back down onto the sofa and start browsing At Channel on my phone. And what perfect timing! Taito is currently posting in the thread! The Everett Wheeler model is correct. Please look it up to learn more. It seems like you're all still clinging to preconceived notions of time. Time does not simply run from past to future like a car on a one-way street. To be more specific, the laws of causality do not allow contradictions to occur. If the result of an event, the effect, is changed, the event itself, the cause, also changes to prevent a paradox. That's why there are so few people who can observe changes in divergence. Divergence meaning the world line's percent difference from the standard. Die, troll! You claim to be a time travel without any proof. Stock trends, please. I'm counting on you, Mr. Time Traveler. Jesus. Die, please. If you can't observe changes in divergence, how can you possibly measure it? Oh, I know. Your time machine has a magical device that measures it for you. Lol. Oh, and you still haven't explained how a research institution conquers the world. Details, please. Oh god, it's this fucking dick. This fucking Gohan guy. Oh no, humanity is doomed. What has Steins done? .jpg. That .jpg is something I've never understood. That's actually something that they do on 4chan and that they do on Reddit. I have never fucking understood it at all. They will just randomly add .jpg to things. And it makes no sense. Even when you try and research why they do it, it makes no sense. It's just like some random thing that some random dude decided to do. Sometimes, like, you would think that it's for, like, picturing something, right? Because a JPEG is a picture. So you would think .jpeg means, like, picture it in your mind. But that doesn't even make sense. What has science done? .jpeg. What are you... It doesn't make sense, guys. It doesn't make sense. I'm not a forumer. I don't go on forums like 4chan or Reddit, so I'm not really in this culture. But still, I just don't understand it, guys. Lol, noobs responding seriously to troll thread. This tighter guy's a shitty troll. Lol, noobs. Nobody says noobs, and it's not even spelled like that. It's N-O-O-B. Huey and Kuma. This is what we said. Don't you people have anything to offer besides insults? How about contributing to the discussion, plebeian scum? Damn, you and Kuma, what a beast. If you assume that time doesn't flow in a straight line, then the idea of time travel is much easier to swallow. In such a scenario, a time machine traveling to the past doesn't need to fight against the flow of time. I say Tighter sports have merit. By the way, Tighter, I'd like to know more about CERN. What can you tell us about their current activities? Tell me which horse wins the next Emperor's Cup. I'll bet my entire life savings. Everett Wheeler model equals many worlds interpretation. Basically, that means parallel worlds. What's with all the stupid name tags? This Huey and Kuma is more annoying than Taitor. You call yourself John Taitor, but you're fluent in Japanese. Writing in English would at least make it seem more realistic. You can't do English, can you? Can I ask you a favor, Taitor-san? My mom died last year in the Shibuya earthquake. If I stop my mom from leaving home, then I can undo her death. So please, lend me your time machine. You're gonna believe this time traveler, lol, without proof? Are you an idiot? I don't know who he's replying to. Oh, he's replying to 235, which is us. I guess that's how that works. He called us an idiot. How rude. No one seems particularly interested in what I said about... Oh. Where is the... Oh, I guess this is all new? It seemed very similar. No one seems particularly interested in what I said about time not flowing in a single direction. That's proof that your preconceptions are deeply ingrained. Honestly, it bothers you that you simply accept that as the truth. I'm starting to understand why CERN was able to take over so easily. Whenever a major event causes divergence to change, the timeline is reconstructed to prevent paradoxes from occurring. For example, let's say that a major event causes this world line to diverge into a new world line. Call it world line B. On world line B, I'm afraid to say At Channel never existed. As the timeline is reconstructed, all of your memories of reading and posted on At Channel will disappear to be replaced by memories of you doing something else. In other words, by changing the present, you change the past. I wrote about CERN yesterday. The only thing that I could say is that you must not believe their lies. They have already succeeded at creating micro black holes. Interesting. So, what they're saying is that, you know, normally when you think of time travel, you think like, oh, my mom died, I could go back in time and save my mom. And then that will only change the future. What they're saying is that would not only change the future, but it would also change the past as well. It changes everything, and it makes it impossible for paradoxes to occur, I suppose. Interesting. We replied to douchebag Gohan in Kamehameha. I desire only to quench my intellectual thirst. Unlike you close-minded fools, I will reserve judgment until after I have heard what Taitor has to say. And then I will make contact with Taitor and acquire his time machine for myself. The great mad scientist Yuin Kuma will have the last laugh. Suck it, sleazebags. Tell me stock prices or fucking die. I won't believe until you tell me wow. That's not reconstructing the world, you idiot. That's altering people's memories. Who the hell can alter the memories of nearly 6.7 billion people? Do you even realize how stupid that sounds? I think I would have noticed if someone went and screwed with my brain. And what does any of that have to do with the many worlds interpretation? Do some research, lol. Micro black holes, lol. It's very similar to The Flash. How in The Flash he goes back in time and then he... spoilers for The Flash. He goes back in time and he saves his mom from ever dying. And basically, that changes, like, his entire reality, but he starts forgetting his other life in the alternate reality where his mom died. So he starts forgetting about that, and nobody else remembers that alternate reality. It's like that. How they're describing it. Wait, the future's a wasteland? That means I can be a road warrior and ride a mod buggy, right? I'm gonna go get me a mohawk. Anyone know where I can buy spiked shoulder pads? I checked CERN's homepage. It says that they've been experimenting since 2009. Can they really make black holes? What the hell's gonna happen? Does Taitor have a mohawk? God, that's fucking moe. Are you implying our brains make the world? Are you saying the universe is a giant tree and we're the branches or something? That's some evil level bullshit right there. Go back to 2036. Is this how you reply to a specific person? Thank you for showing me. Reconstruction of the timeline and alteration of people's memories. I think they're essentially the same thing. Why are you so intent on saying they're different? With a few exceptions, nobody can keep their memories across world lines. They are reconstructed along with everything else. The divergence changes. What's a world war? Oh shit! It says, with a few exceptions, nobody can keep their memories across world lines. That explains why when everything changed and Makis Kadisu didn't die, we remember everything from that reality because we are the chosen one, or one of the chosen ones, and we can remember stuff after time has changed and nobody else can. That's why our memories don't stack up with everybody else. Yo, confirmed, we're the chosen one. Confirmed! Makes sense. Anyone home? Whoever's saying this, I don't know who's saying it. I'm immersed in a heated internet argument when an unfamiliar voice interrupts me. Can we just talk for a second? I know that I've talked for a second a lot in this episode. Can we just talk just for a second, though, about how pointless it is to argue over the internet? Can we talk about that just for a second? It's just... I don't understand it. I refuse to argue with people over the internet. Once people start arguing with me about stuff, I just go, boop, mute the post. I just completely mute the post and just disregard it because it's so pointless to have an internet argument. Everybody already has their own opinions, their own worldviews. No matter what you say, you are never going to change somebody's mind over the internet. It will never happen. And it is a pointless waste of time. I was like, I could spend 5 minutes replying to this guy, or I could play 5 minutes playing a video game that I like. I don't understand it. It's another reason that those forum sites are pretty useless to me, because so many people just argue and argue. Oh, God. Suzaha! Confirmed. What was her voice again? Oh, yeah, she was like deep Valley Hills girl, and then she randomly gets really serious. That's right. The door opens, and a girl peeks inside. This might be the thumbnail. Beep. Maybe? I don't know. Kind of a lame thumbnail. I recognize her. It's the girl I met yesterday at the Brawn Tube Workshop. Hi, I'm from the Brawn Tube Workshop. When our eyes meet, she smiles. The TV you sent for repairs has been fixed. Mind picking it up? Daru's typing gets even faster. Looks like he's in the zone. It would be a bad idea to disturb him with our voices. I nod to the girl and hurry outside. Oh, I thought he was like getting turned on by the girl or something, so he's like, like engage turbo drive to impress her. Why do we have to be sneaky? What was this girl's name again? Suzuha. I think it was something like Aruma or Amor. Oh, I don't remember her first name. Oh right, Amane. Amane Suzuha. Currently, my genius partner in crime is executing an important mission. I don't want to bother him. What exactly do you guys do? Told you before that learning our secrets could put you and everyone you know in grave danger. They're called the Future Gadget Laboratory, right? How did you know that? I never told you. Wait, are you an organization spy? We called it. Organization spy, we called it. I raise my god and spring into praying mantis stance. I'm gonna guess this is a praying mantis stance. But Suzuha just stares blankly. That's what it said on your mailbox? Oh. I said oh, he said oh. We're the same person. Confirmed. I love my god. Why didn't you just say so? And then, now that you know, it's not like you can unknow. I'll give you the short explanation, but you must not tell a soul. No, why are you gonna tell people? Suzuha nods firmly. Oh no, we're gonna get fucking killed. She's an organization member, she's gonna kill us. I don't feel like, here's the thing. If it makes us tell somebody about the secret, then I don't feel like they're gonna be evil. Because if they're evil, I feel like it would give us a choice to say it or not. So that way, if we did choose to say it, that's when we go, oh shit, we trusted that person. That's at least what I'm thinking, what I'm hoping. Is it just me, or are her eyes gleaming? Yeah, I guess. We are the Future Gadget Laboratory, dedicated to defeating the evil organization that rules the world from the shadows. Wow. Is the evil organization CERN? Yeah, but... Oh, Size, right? Those guys really are a contemptible lot, aren't they? She nods to herself for some reason. And contemptible? I thought I was the only one who used a word like that in normal conversation. How did you know we were hacking into CERN? What? You're hacking them right now? Oh, shit. Me on my big mouth. Just answer my question. How did you know about our business with CERN? Well, actually, I overheard you this afternoon. If you stand here, you can hear stuff from the window. The window. Come to think of it, it was open, and Daru and I were talking loudly. But can you really hear us from here? I look up to the second floor. The window is still fully open, but I can't hear a thing. I guess Daru is working quietly. I don't know if I believe that explanation. I think she knows something. I think she has insider information. I don't think I trust the fact that she just hears us from the window if we can't hear anything. I look down. There's an unfamiliar bicycle parked in front of the Brawn Tube Workshop. One of those mountain bikes. Its frame is all sparkly. Its tires mostly clean. It's probably new. Looks pretty fast, but whose is it? I've only been working here for a day, but... Suzuha opens the Brawn Tube Workshop door with a wry smile. I got a lot more free time than I expected. It's gone out 4 or 5 times a day. I've gone out 4 or 5 times a day. Figured I'd reconnoiter the front of the store. See if I couldn't spot any customers. Reconnoiter? Now that's a word you don't hear in casual conversation. I'm pretty sure it means to perform reconnaissance, to scout an area, and gather intelligence. She kind of secret agent. Bum bum! Yo, we can't trust her. I follow Suzuha into the store. So, that's when I heard you guys talking from the second floor. I got interested and looked it up online. Now I know all the rumors about CERN. Damn, we are careless. Looks like we need to close that window where we discuss sensitive matters from now on. But if we do that, the lab will turn into a scorching hell! Damned if I do, damned if I don't. Anyway, you must not tell anyone else. Or else Men in Black will raid us. Yeah, I understand. I'm actually tight-lipped, so don't worry. Tight-lipped? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Suzuha grins and thumps her chest confidently. She thumps her chest? I didn't think that was something that women did. I stopped, guys. Lukaku. I baked cookies today. I had everyone in my family eat some and got their seal of approval. Would it be okay if I baked some for your lab friends, Master? Oh, and it would be great if you could teach me some more techniques with Samidari whenever you have time. P.S. I managed 10 practice swings today. Good job, Lukaku. I'm so proud of you. Of course, we're gonna save before we reply to that text message because God knows what the hell we're gonna send. But we will reply to Lukaku, who seems pretty faithful. Do we want to reply to cookies? Family? Time. We'll do cookies first. Well done! We warmly welcome your refreshments. In fact, you can come cook for us every day if you want. I'll even provide you with a maid uniform. I like that response. We will see the other responses, though. What's quick load? Quick load is W. Okay. Let's take a look. Oh shit. Yo, we done goofed. That gigantic TV isn't on. Alright. What else can we say? We could say, family? You sure get along with your family. How many family members do you have anyway? Dari keeps insisting that shrine maidens should come in pairs. Not the biggest fan of that response. I feel like the cookie response is much better if we are all being honest with each other. Alright, what's the final response? Time. You mustn't depend on me. Remember, all things come to an end. Every meeting heralds a parting. I can't hide from the organization forever, and the seal on my arm grows weaker by the day. When I'm gone, you'll have to take care of yourself. Okay, no, we're gonna tell him that we're gonna tell the man that we want some fucking cookies, dude. You know why? Because I want some fucking cookies. I want some cookies. We're gonna say, hey, come cook us some cookies. There we go. Told him that we want the cookies. Sounds good. Hopefully he'll give us some cookies. All is quiet inside the Braun 2 workshop. That gigantic TV isn't on. Mr. Braun's not here either. Where's the manager? He left right after he finished repairing the TV. He probably went to see the chipmunk. Why is he calling her that? It's so weird. He disappears during business hours every now and then. I want to make sure I'm in frame. You know? My head is very small. Like, there's so much extra. Whatever. We're not gonna fix it. We're already 30 minutes into this video. Whenever I ask him where he's going, he always says something like, I'm picking my beloved daughter up from school, or my beloved daughter has a cold, with a huge grin on his face. Oh, he just loves his daughter, man. He dotes on her too much. It probably just annoys her. Anyway, just how irresponsible can you be to neglect work to see your daughter? Pretty irresponsible if you hire an employee to do it for you while you're gone. He used to put a "back soon" sign on the door whenever he left, but now he has Suzuha to take care of things while he's gone. So, here's a fixed TV. Suzuha lightly taps the TV on the counter. He said the charge is 1,000 yen. Damn, manager. I bet he gave it to us just so he could charge repair fees. I reluctantly take a bill out of my wallet and hand it to Suzuha. She takes out a receipt. Apparently, it was already written out. Thanks for your patronage. Well, just take it away. Oh, did she say, well, just take it away? Display backlog. Thanks for patronage. Well, just take it away. By myself? Are you joking? Huh? Didn't you bring it here by yourself? Don't you know it takes 10 times more effort to go upstairs than down? Defying gravity is no easy task, woman. I guess I can help, but... Oh, I see. So we're already in the age where women do physical labor. She mutters, her tone pensive. What? We're already in the age where women do physical labor. You thinking what I'm thinking? Thinking she's a time traveler? I'm thinking she is a time traveler. She's using really big words. So she could come from the future, where typically when we think of this future, we think people are a lot smarter. Realistically, that's probably not the case. There's probably still a lot of stupid people. A lot of stupid people. But she comes from the future. That's what I'm thinking. She comes from the future. She said, that's such a weird thing to say. Oh, we're already in the age where women do manual labor. Future. She's from the future. Now it's just a question of, is she a good person from the future or a bad person from the future? I don't know. But I don't trust her. That's for sure. That should go without being said. I don't trust this chick. She mutters, her tone pensive. Shit. How sarcastic of her. Maybe I'm overthinking this. Maybe it was just like, oh, I see. No, we have to be crazy. We have to be crazy and really skeptical of everybody because that's what Huey and Kuma would do, and we have to roleplay as Huey and Kuma. I don't remember anyone asking for your help. Honestly, getting help from a girl like you would just hurt my pride. Wow. Applause. That was so manly. I might be falling for you. You think you can trick me like that? You're lying, aren't you? Huh? What makes you think that? It's one of my powers. Coloring gentlemen. This power allows me to see through lies. Liars appear to glow red. Then they die. What? Yeah, you have powers? Suzuha's eyes pop, but then she clears her throat as if to hide surprise. Are you some kind of Esper? When I nod, she whispers into my ear. Are there a lot of Espers like you? Of course not. I'm special. I thrust my chest out as far as possible to display my majesty. Oh. You had me scared for a second there. But still, it's amazing that people like you exist. Maybe CERN is the reason there aren't more where I come from. No. We weren't just being paranoid. Where I come from, CERN's the reason that there aren't more people like you. Where I come from, she's from the future, dude. She's from the future. After muttering some nonsense to herself, she finally nods in understanding. By the way, does the ability to see through lies have any combat application at all? If it were me, I'd want perfect accuracy within 1,000 meters, or ultra-fast reflexes that let me tear my enemy's limbs off before they can react. What the hell is she talking about? Is she a survival game otaku? No, wait, don't tell me. You're an organization assassin, aren't you? You must be the one they call Miss Golgo. Who hired you? Nobody hired me. What's a Golgo? She's trying to gloss over things with an insincere smile. Her confusion is suspicious. That reminds me. I think I remember her saying some awfully disturbing things when we first met yesterday. Anyway, do you have any other powers? Even if I did, there's no way I'd tell a hitman hired to kill me. I'm not going to kill you. Revealing my powers would be suicide. They're most effective with the element of surprise. In other words, they're for me to know, you to find out. Minnie. Say what you like. Burning tension runs between us. Our eyes meet, invisible sparks scatter. Oh no, shining finger. Oh, Kabi-kun, I want you to reply to me already. I've been waiting, you know. And please, tell me the super hacker's address when you can. If we don't get cracky, someone else might get to the IBM 5100 first. No. And then an email arrives to break the stalemate. I turn my attention from Suzaha. This ringtone is starting to piss me off. It's most likely from that male demon Shining Finger. I can tell without even checking. This is getting ridiculous. She's got some stalker qualities and maybe split personalities. I shouldn't have given her my address. I look at Suzaha and see her lying on the counter. She's playing with something in the palm of her hand. It looks like a small metal pin. Anyway, how can she be this lazy on her second day? I love CRTs. Was a lie too, wasn't it? Why the frown? Did you get a death notice? A what? Just wondering. She was just wondering if I got a death notice. How could she say that with a straight face? And what the hell is a death notice anyway? Do those even exist? What I meant to ask was if you got some unpleasant news. You could say that. This girl is hard to get a handle on. I really shouldn't let my guard down around her. There's this woman who's obsessed with finding an IBM 5100. Suzaha leaps up as soon as I speak. An IBM 5100? You know about them? Yeah. I see, so the IBM 5100 legend is famous, huh? Maybe that retro PC's more popular with female otaku than I thought. Yeah, that's it. I heard the urban legend from someone. How much do you know about it? I've actually tried looking for an IBM 5100, but in the end I came to the conclusion that there isn't one in Akiba. I see. Well, that's true. You sound like you know something. Well, I do and I don't, I guess. I don't know about it personally, but I happen to hear about it from a knowledgeable acquaintance of mine or something like that. Another insincere smile. I'm starting to think she's not a very good liar. You can tell she's lying whenever she smiles like that. Sure enough, she doesn't offer any information, she just keeps that insincere smile plastered on her face. Who are you? Suzaha falls back down onto the counter with a deep sigh. She looks up at me from that position. I was thinking about giving you a bunch of interesting information on the IBM 5100, but when you look at me like that, I don't feel like it anymore. I'm not even interested in the IBM 5100. I'm more concerned with CERN right now. Solving one of Akiba's mysteries won't topple the organization and regime after all. You don't have a shred of credibility. I have no way of knowing if that interesting information of yours is true or not. Wow, that's harsh. Well, I admit I am acting kinda suspicious. I won't tell you, but I'll give you a hint. And then you'll writhe in agony when you can't figure it out. Truth is, the IBM 5100 has a hidden function. A hidden function? That reminds me, I'm pretty sure John Taito from 2000 said something like that. Search through my memories. If I remember correctly, the IBM 5100 can do something or other with a proprietary programming language. Oh, I guess I said that. Is B backlog? If I remember correctly, the IBM 5100 can do something or other with a proprietary programming language. No way! How did you know? Tell me! I was only vaguely remembered, but it looks like I hit the mark. I grin. It's another one of my powers. Leading question. I can read your heart of hearts. What? No fair. For some reason, Suzaha covers her face with both hands. She opens her fingers just enough to peek at me. It's not enough to escape my power. I see everything, admonished Suzaha. Resistance is futile. Anyway, the IBM 5100 has a hidden function. It can decipher IBM's proprietary programming language, which was written before APL and BASIC become widespread. Isn't that surprising? Now I remember, John Titus did the same thing in 2000, and right after that, an IBM engineer officially admitted to that function's existence. Confirmed! She's John Titor. She's a time traveler. And she's saying the exact same stuff that John Titor said from the year 2000, but we know that after we altered the past by saving Makis Kurisu, that John Titor didn't come in the year 2000. Instead, he came in this year. And he's saying the exact same stuff that the one from 2000 said, but the one from 2000 never came here because we changed the past. So, confirmed, she's John Titor. Called it. Well, I can't really say called it right now, but in the future, when she turns out to be John Titor, I called it. Mark my words. Mark this day, November the 5th. I called that shit. I see what they're trying to do. They're trying to make you think that it's not her, because John Titor has to be a guy, right? No, he doesn't. We don't know that. We don't know that if it's a guy or a girl. And right after that, an IBM engineer officially admitted to that function's existence. Now it's a dead programming language that can only be deciphered with an IBM 5100. The reason Titor traveled to 1975 to obtain an IBM 5100 because he needed that function. Maybe Mocha wants to use it too. Or maybe not. Shining Finger doesn't seem like the type who'd know about that sort of function. That's why IBM 5100s are so rare. While talking, Suzuha keeps dropping her glance to the metal pin in her hand. She rolls it around in her fingers. I guess that's a habit of hers. So, IBM 5100s are super rare. Maybe if I get one, I could sell it for a high price. That could be a good way to raise research funds. But first, I have to deal with CERN. Do we lift the thing? Life in 2036 is very different from what it is today. Most people live on farms growing their own food. All forms of commerce and communication are restricted. There's no travel, no internet, no railroad even. Yo, no internet? What kind of future is that? Most people never see another town, let alone a city. Science continues to advance, of course, but the vast majority of people do not benefit from that progress. Technology belongs only to those chosen by CERN and the Committee of 300. It's very peaceful, at least on the surface. There's none of the conflict you see in this area. There's no war? How is that possible? How did CERN resolve the situation in the Middle East? Sounds like what have you got against world peace? Sounds to me like CERN's doing humanity a favor. This Titor guy stole a time machine from CERN, didn't he? He's the bad guy here. Die in a fire, terrorist scum. The world in 2036 is governed by CERN. All nations, even America, have disbanded their armies. To put it simply, civilization has returned to an 18th century level of technology and exists under a communist system of government. Except now, that system works flawlessly. Right now, you should be asking yourselves, how is that possible? How does the system of government that collapsed in the 20th century exist without any discontent? The answer to that question is the reason I'm here. Yes, I am a terrorist. There are others like me who fight against CERN. We think of ourselves as the resistance, but there is no denying that our actions are a kind of terrorism. Anyway, I want to hear more about the many worlds interpretation. You said it's been proven by 2036. How? I knew you were a terrorist. How many have you murdered? What if my kids are among them? Maybe I really should kill your father. Protect the future. Stop beating around the bush. Give us answers. You're one of those old men who participated in the student riots, aren't you? Filled your head with a bunch of bullshit and now you can't tell fact from fiction, am I right? Delicious nationalist tears. Lolololol. CERN probably figured it out. They've got a time machine to experiment with, right? That would make you no better than Titor. If you're willing to face the consequences, then go right ahead. Titor, question. Did World War III take place as scheduled? Why did you come to this particular time? Did you find an IBM 5100? Is John Titor plugging for the commies? I thought that went out of style years ago. I thought Titor was crazy, but this Ewing guy is even crazier. Get a room, guys. Lol. Oh, we said that. World War III thing. So it seems like people think that we are also John Titor, and it's like 2 accounts. Like, we own 2 accounts, and we're like, you know, defending John Titor because we are John Titor. It seems like that's what these people are thinking. World War III, Lamau. Isn't there supposed to be an IBM 5100 in Akiba? As I've already explained, my goal in this time is to change the future. I'm posting here to warn you of what's going to happen. Perhaps convergence will render my efforts meaningless, but even one person pays attention. That's enough. World War III, is that something I said on a different world line? I would like to talk to you in private. Please email me when you have time. Of course, if anyone else would also like to email me, feel free. Serious inquiries only, please. All I've been getting is hate mail. Here's my email address once more. Ooh, we're gonna email her. I'm saying her because I'm so convinced that it's Suzuha. If I'm wrong, so be it. But if I'm right, it's gonna be fucking awesome. 20 hours have passed since Daru started hacking. Damn! Night gives way to refreshing summer morning. I glance at Daru while browsing at channel on my phone. I'm scratching my nose. He's fidgeting even more now his legs are like pistons. His knees move up and down in harmony with the rat-a-tat-tat of his keyboard. Daru hasn't slept in about 40 hours, but he still won't get off the computer. Jesus Christ. If I could go 40 hours without getting off the computer, think about how much stuff I could get done. I was going to ask him if he'd like a break, but his entire body is exuding an aura that says don't talk to me. I curl up a bit and return to my phone. My discussions with John Taito just aren't making sense. Not even Taito himself seems to know about the Taito from 10 years ago. It's hard to imagine that everyone on @channel is conspiring against me. How else can I explain it? Out of options, I decided to email Taito directly, just as he told me to. He audaciously exposed his own address on @channel. I guess that's his way of saying, bring it on. In my email, I question the differences between his post now and his post 10 years ago. The current Taito hasn't even acknowledged the latter. I only vaguely remember them, but they basically went up like this. 2015, World War III breaks out. Many people die. 2036, the world is a nuclear wasteland. The world is contaminated from nuclear warfare. You traveled from 2036 to 1975 to obtain an IBM 5100. John Taito travels to 1975 to obtain an IBM 5100. The IBM 5100 was necessary to revive technology lost in World War III. The IBM 5100 has a hidden function, the ability to read IBM's proprietary computer language, which predates APL and BASIC. But only certain IBM engineers are aware of that function, so it does not appear in the manual. In 1998, Taitor meets his younger self and his parents in America. In 1998, you went to America to see your young self and your parents. John Titor was a soldier who volunteers for this mission. You were a soldier before volunteering to become a time traveler. John Titor is an American. This one doesn't seem American, though. Furthermore, in 2000, Titor correctly predicted the outcomes of some future events. This is how you described yourself 10 years ago. Why have you changed your story? The Peruvian coast earthquake in 2001, the election of a new pope, the outbreak of the Iraq War, China's advances in space, and so forth. Though he only talked vaguely about each one, they all came true. On the other hand, other predictions went unfulfilled. For example, the Y2K bug, civil war in America, the cancellation of the Beijing Olympics, the inauguration of America's first female president in 2009, and so forth. Let's hope we don't have the election of the first female president in 2016. Ah! Just kidding. Please don't get mad at me if you have different political views than me. I'm just kidding, okay? I'm just kidding. I don't mess with politics, okay? I don't mess with politics. I don't vote. I don't pay attention to that shit. It was just a joke, please. There's more, but let's leave those aside for now. I'm going to ask him why those predictions didn't come true. Also, most of your predictions from back then didn't come true. If you're from the future, then why didn't... Also, most of your predictions for back then didn't come true. If you're from the future, then why didn't your predictions come true? I'd appreciate a satisfactory explanation. Because you changed the past. So you changed everything, Okadine. You changed everything. Alright, let's send it now. If you can't answer to my satisfaction, then the current title is an imposter. This is your litmus test, John Titor. Ha ha ha. So, what are your true colors? Good morning! Mayuri comes in. Looks like she's forgiven us for experimenting on her food. She's back to her usual smiley self. What are you doing here so early?
Well, I heard you guys had stayed up 2 nights in a row, so I brought you some goodies.
Excellent! Good job. Though to be accurate, if it wasn't 2 nights in a row, it wasn't 2 nights in a row. I took an afternoon nap yesterday. Mary starts fishing through her convenience store bag. And then she takes out...
Ta-da! Canned Odin!
I don't know what's canned Odin. Canned meals sold in vending machines. Each contains a hot broth with various Odin ingredients such as boiled egg, radish, konjac, beef, and tofu. Popular Akihabara specialty. Sounds pretty gross. I've never understood putting eggs in a pasta. That is the weirdest thing to me. I've never had it, but it sounds disgusting. Like, people are like, oh dude, you eat ramen all the time? You know, a really easy way to make it a lot healthier for you and make it taste a lot better is you add an egg to it. And I'm like, what the fuck? Add an egg to ramen? What kind of weird shit? What? The canned Odin is still warm when she gives it to me. Open the lid right away and eat the beef. Mayuri and I have been together for a long time, so she knows what I like. Just kidding, guys. That's weird. She's only 16. She's our buddy. Not like that. And when it comes to canned Odin, beef is where it's at.
It's a present from Mayushi. They're 270 yen each, so savor it, okay?
I've been getting tired of eating bananas and chicken lately. Try these instead from now on.
But Mayushi doesn't have enough pocket money to splurge like this all the time. And Mayushi loves bananas and chicken, so she'll keep buying them.
I consider saying you'll get fat if you only eat frozen foods, but that threat's not very effective against Mayuri, so I hold my tongue. Her high metabolism prevents her from getting fat, no matter how much she eats. Hey, just like me. And with that note, I'm gonna end the episode. It's a little long. So yeah, I'm gonna end the episode. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Let me know if you think that I am correct about Suzuha being John Titor. I see it happening. I feel like it's gonna be like, whoa, big surprise! And then I'm gonna be like, not big surprise at all, because I fucking called it. But you know, we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, thanks for watching. Have a fantastic rest of your day. I appreciate all of you. Appreciate you coming out. Appreciate you as a person. Keep doing what you're doing. I'm proud of you. Thanks for watching. See you guys in the next one. I think I've said that a few times, but I'm saying it again. Bye!